I started off by being sick on their desk, then myself whilst running for the door looking for the toilet.
That's insane.
Can I do it one pass?
It's a bad day.
Yeah, you can yourself once.
It's literally a bad day at the office. Like,
Yeah.
Let's just move on. I love how she went higher pitch.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
just like,
oh, f*** you!
yeah, she's like, I don't get you. Ring my boss. Then she says, no, you stop it.
Hello and welcome back to Have a Seat podcast. My name is Ellis.
I am Byron. Just had to join your energy. And this is episode 49.
Yeah, man, we're almost reached 50 now, which
at the
for some
milestone.
reason I want 50. I don't know why, and then I want 100.
That's because of your advice. That's that advice what you got to give me.
Yeah.
Off James,
If you get past 50 fucking 3 or something like that, or 50 episodes, most people quit after that. So, yeah. But yeah.
just hit 50 and end it on there.
Yeah, we'll end it on 50.
You got to change it.
I already know this is going to be funny. Just by looking at that, I know it's going to be funny.
Ring doorbell footage is just...
It's where the best things happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially British ring doorbell footage.
Yeah.
Firstly...
Yeah.
This is just such a stupid thing. And secondly, I want you to tell me who's in the wrong.
All right, cool.
Because I know what I think.
All right.
She's pissed off already.
Yeah,
waiting
she's
like
fuming.
that.
You could tell, like...
It's like, just open the fucking door.
Hi, you're right. Can I have the code, please? I don't have a code. You have it on the... Hi, chill out. You chill out, not me. You said I don't have a code. I didn't know I had a code. It's on the app, this is what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the code. Don't speak smack, because I'll ring whoever you work for. Ring it. Fuck off. Cunt. Fucking daft cunt. You stupid bastard, why do you... Stupid. What are you showing me? What are you showing me? I don't fucking care. Fuck off. Fuck off you, fucking bitch.
There was just no need for that.
No need.
Bro, just say how I don't know what code you mean. For me, I think the chill out comment is where it like turned
Yeah,
it.
I probably wouldn't have... I don't know, though. Because sometimes you do get so annoyed when someone's really just like, chill out, mate.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is your reaction, innit?
Yeah.
So-
I think, to be fair, me personally, I think both of them were just, it was fucking
I think both of them were fuming.
angry.
Yeah,
They were both
I
angry,
think
yeah.
both of them were pissed off. But she was definitely in the wrong, the delivery driver. Like,
you
why are
think?
you so arsey? Chill out, mate.
I love how she went
Like-
higher pitch.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
just like,
Well,
you
fuck you.
yeah, she's like, I don't get you. Ring my boss. Then she says, no, fuck you, you stupid cunt.
The more angry she got, the higher she got. It's when she walked off and went, what the fuck are you showing me?
What the fuck are you showing me?
Yeah. Oh, Ring Doorbell's a classic. Have you ever seen the one where he goes, she delivers him food and he goes, oh, cheers. And he's like, where are you from?
Yeah.
He's so hungry. He's like, I'm hungry.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, you?
I'm good.
Perfect. Be funny to you.
I'm good. Where are you from?
Hungry.
Hungry? I'm hungry.
And he just laughs the whole way. He closes the door. I'm hungry.
There's just no need for that. There was no need at all.
I'm trying to think. I've never really had a rude one. I've had ones where they're just straight to the point. They don't want to chat.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you open up with a hi, how are you, and they'll just be like, done. But I don't find that rude. That's just efficient. You just want to
Yeah.
get on with your job. You know what I mean?
The
Fair
only
play.
weird one I've ever had was the time when my brother ordered food at like midnight.
Yeah.
And there was a torch flashing, and he thought the neighbour was getting robbed. So he woke me up. He's like, Byron, I think someone's robbing the neighbour.
Yeah.
And I'm just in my pants, and I went to the door, and I was just like looking out in the street in my pants. I said, what are you doing? And he went, oh, I've got some food for you. I'm trying to find 48. So he's flashing the light, trying to find the door. Yeah,
Ordering food
that's-
at midnight is crazy.
I know, yeah.
Mate, Dodgy shit's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to think of the latest time I've ordered food. Probably about 10:30, I reckon. That's probably the latest
Yeah.
I've done. Anything after that, I think the food's gonna be shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Nothing good is open.
Unless you've gone home after a night out and you're like, no, do you know what?
Yeah.
I need something. I need something.
Can you think of like the most stupidest thing you've had ordered? In terms of like, it's something so minor where you're like, may as well have just gone to the shop, mate.
No.
Like I've had to, not at home, but like when we've had guests on the podcast, I've had to like order stuff before. So I've literally ordered like a can of Coke and like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, why have I
That is
ordered?
literally just a shop trip.
Yeah, I know. But I had to because I couldn't really go out because I had to set up stuff. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, why have I ordered this? I could literally go to the shop.
Yeah.
And then it came and I was just like, useless.
You're paying
What a
delivery
waste.
on that as
Yeah,
well.
what a waste of fuel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Waste of fuel. But yeah, fair. Some people order some weird shit though. Like, I watch, Jack, mate.
Yeah.
He has a podcast and I watch him and he uses it daily for just bullshit. He said he said once the worst thing he ever ordered was a single cornetto. Just one cornetto.
Just
to his house.
Yeah, no, there's no need for that. It's
That's
a waste
mental.
of time. It's a waste of time. That's
Yeah.
like people abusing it, you know?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
fucking relax. Go and get one.
It's supposed to be a treat.
Yeah,
And
just-
you're using it and abusing it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't even know you could get a cornetto.
Yeah, you can literally do shop now. So you could ask them for a Freddo if you wanted. Just one Freddo.
You're getting the one that's been there the longest.
Oh
as well.
yeah.
They know
right
what's
at
been there
back.
the longest.
Yeah. It's all green.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, the delivery would be more than the Freddo.
I know.
It's mental.
I know. Well,
It's
probably
gonna-
won't be these days.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, inflation, yeah. Probably
Freddo,
fucking £6.
Freddo got fucked.
Freddo got fucked.
He did. Oh no, I shouldn't have gone out last night. Oh no. No. Oh, what is the point? What is the point in living?
Bro, Ica guys came. Ikigai hoodies, a reason for being.
Use code SEAT for 10% off.
Right, so my video, just stupid. Again, British. If you're not from Britain, this is what we're like. We're twats. We're amazing in terms of how stupid we are and how funny we are.
Yeah, it produces
We're
amazing comedy.
Oh, mate, the characters are brilliant. British characters, I think, are the best because they're just funny as hell.
Raw. It's raw.
And if you're outside of the UK, you probably think that the royal family is like proper looked up to and proper respected. And this video proves it wrong.
Yeah. I'll prove that wrong right now.
Yeah,
I fucking can't stand
No, I
that.
can't. But they're annoying as hell.
Oh,
they
mate.
do my head in,
They're
mate.
full of nonsense in there as well.
Yeah, it's just
I
weird,
fucking
isn't it?
hate the royal family, actually. I don't understand it. It's
I
just
don't see the
glorified
point.
family.
Yeah, I know. I don't see the point.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, well, I never liked Harry either.
Did you hear what he said?
No.
Did you not hear it?
Wait, I was just laughing at. I was laughing at. Go on, Will. Yeah, mate.
Oh, well, I never liked Harry either. Ginger fuck.
What is it?
What did he say?
He went, I never liked Harry the ginger fuck.
Look at them, all triggered by
They
it.
were triggered by it. He definitely got kicked out of college after
Yeah,
that.
100%.
Mate, you're going to get fucked for that.
Why? Oh, mate.
It's mental, isn't it?
They're all bellends, so it don't matter anyway.
I know. All right, cool. So I've got a random little thread. It's quite a short one. I only got a couple. But it was good. Quite unique, I think. I just thought of the question. So and then I put it in. That's what I usually do. I don't even look for like trending stuff. I just think of a random topic and just whack it in Reddit. And there's always an answer on Reddit.
I just scroll. I just
do
scroll
you?
and then something shows up.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about that.
Fair play. I just think of random questions. So the question I went for is, what's the worst job interview you've had? And people have gone through some shit. I thought I had some bad interviews, but...
Have you had a bad I've never.
Yeah, I've had a bad one.
Really? What, for what?
My one, it wasn't bad in terms of like, nothing bad happened. It was just fucking awkward and crap.
Yeah.
I had an interview at Primark once.
Right.
That's how desperate I was. Because Primark, I think it's only a UK thing. If you're not from the UK, Primark, it's just really cheap clothes. And it's a hellhole.
Why is it Walmart in America? Is that a thing?
Nah, it won't be like Walmart.
What is
Walmart's like Asda.
There is a thing, because I've seen it in Australia as well.
Okay, maybe. I don't know what it's
No,
called.
it's not Walmart. It's not Walmart.
No, it's not Walmart. That's like Asda. I don't know. But basically, it's like really
that's
cheap.
annoying, man.
It's really cheap clothes, and it's just shithole in there. Like, I don't know about you. If I ever go in there, I get a headache,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm having a
I
nosebleed.
try not to go in there.
No, I avoid it at all costs. Girls love it. Girls love Primark. If you're ever dating a girl, you're going to get dragged in Primark at some point.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
And the dudes will walk around behind the girl, and they just look at each other like...
You lock eyes with each
Yeah.
other, don't you? You're like, fucking come on, man. Like, I'm sick of this shit. The only reason why they've come is because they got promised a McDonald's after.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why they've come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a kid.
Or they won't even go in there. Oh, I just need to nip in Primark quickly.
Yeah.
Nip in. It's always nip in.
No,
You're there
well,
for
just
half
nip in.
an hour.
Nip in, mate. You're there for 3 hours looking at the same dress.
I can't lie though, actually, it has saved me a few times.
Really?
You know, if I'm in urgent need of like a white t-shirt,
Yeah,
everywhere
fair.
short, I'm like,
Nah, yeah, fair.
I've got to get one. I've
It
got
is
to get
good. You
one.
can get a t-shirt for like £2.
I know, yeah.
It's insane. And they're actually, to be fair, the quality isn't actually that bad. They've stepped it up.
It is a little bit see-through. It is a little bit
Yeah.
see-through. One time I remember looking in the mirror and seeing my nipples through the t-shirt. I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's what
buy
£2
two.
gets me. But yeah, anyway, so I went in for the interview, and I tried to get the job because I needed money, but I didn't want it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like, I just need money at the
Yeah.
minute. So yeah, I went in, I think I was about 18 or whatever. And I was like, I'm here for the interview. And they were like, go wait in the staff room for a bit. I was like, staff room? I'm not even fucking eyed yet, but all right. I went in the staff room, horrible.
Is it?
Just like clinical. It was just weird in there. It was like all brick,
Right.
like white brick, and then just like a really cold, like open room. And there's just people just eating noodles, just staring at the floor. No one even acknowledged you. So I walked in, I was like that with my backpack, like, oh, you're right. And everyone was just like that. I was like, Jesus Christ, am I really going to work here? Is this where your life has got to, Ellis? And then they were like, just wait here for a bit. And then I sat down, Jeremy Kyle was on. That's how long ago it was. That was still on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, right, okay. Still want to talk about benefits or whatever. And then I'm not even joking, like 20 minutes, I was just sat in this room. And then someone came out and said, oh, you're all right, mate. You ready for the interview? I was like, yep. Shook his hand and that, went in. Like an interrogation room. It was like a box. It was half the size of this room. Yeah. And this is a small room. Half the size of this room. And literally just a round table, two chairs, and a fucking light, yeah. Just like really shitty light, like this sort of light at the top. And I was like, all right, okay. And then, yeah, he's basically just like the normal questions at the beginning, whatever. And then I was like, cool. And then he was like, why do you want to work at Primark?
I was like, money, to be honest.
I need money.
Yeah.
But I was like, you're not allowed to say that for some reason. I did kind of say that. I was like, well, I need money at the minute. But also, you have to make up shit. So I was just like, oh, well, you know, I shop here myself. It's all right. Clothes are decent. And, yeah, you know. That's how it was.
I don't understand this. Like, to be honest, I don't think I've ever not got a job that I've gone for.
Fair.
But I'm shit at interviews, technically. But what I think as well, I think if you're just honest with it, I think they probably like that.
Yeah,
I've been in
true.
before and they said, what do you bring to the team?
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know. I've literally said, I don't know.
Yeah.
When we worked at Leicester, they said, what do you bring to the team? I said, I don't know. I ain't had a job before.
Fair. That is fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, to be fair, with that interview, with that interview, because it was my first job as well, I was just like, I just need money.
Yeah.
And they were like, fair enough, mate.
Yeah.
I don't really care. But yeah, basically, it was like super awkward. And they were just asking weird questions. I was like, yeah, why do you want to work at Primark? And they were like, why do you think Primark is better than other brands? I was like, it's not. It's literally not. And then there were just really weird questions like about the company. And I remember it just being really awkward. I remember it kind of ended on one question. What was the question? I think it was something like, yeah. It was like, where do you see yourself in Primark in like 5 years? And I was like, I won't be here.
Yeah, no.
I literally said, I was like, I'm finishing college. I remember actually saying this in the interview. I was like, not in a horrible way, but I'm going to get money, finish college, and then I'm going to be a designer.
Yeah.
Like a graphic designer. And that's what I'm going to do. Because that was my plan at the time. And they were like, And then to pull that face and wrote down, I knew I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Never heard from them again. But I was just like, it was really awkward.
Yeah.
Really weird questions. And then, yeah, I was honest with them at the end. And then there was just like,
If you're gonna,
Whatever.
yeah, if you're gonna do the interviews,
It was weird.
and you're interviewing someone who's at college,
Yeah.
you got to expect those sort of
expect
answers,
them to
surely.
just fucking go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No one wants to stay
Yeah.
there. Do you know what I mean? It's crap. But yeah, I had that. And then I got declined from McDonald's once. That did my head in.
Yeah.
That annoyed me.
And you have to have the interview actually in the
Yeah,
restaurant.
you do. So I was actually buzzing. Like, I actually wanted to work at Macca's because I really wanted that experience of just working at Macca's. People say, like, you have to experience it. Just do it. Even if you do it for a month, it don't matter. So, yeah, I went in and I was like, everyone's really sound. I went to the back room, shook hands, all that good stuff. And they were like, oh, you got your ID and stuff. Give them my ID, documentation, whatever. And then they took me into the kitchen and they were like showing me stuff. They were showing me like the milkshake machine. They showed me the fryers and all that stuff. And he was like, yeah. You do this salt ratio and all that stuff. And then all I hear is, Alan. I was like, and then Alan was teaching me. Yeah. I just heard like, Alan. And then Alan was teaching me. He was like, yeah, Susan. He's like, oh, can I just borrow Ellis for a minute? I was like, yeah, I'm here. You could have just spoke to me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, all right. And we went into this back room. She's like, come with me. I was like, all right. And then we sat down and she was like, okay, so there's a big issue with your documentation. I was like, oh, all right. Oh, what's wrong? Well, you gave us a passport for your ID and it's expired. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that makes sense, actually. I didn't check the date. I was like, I've not been on holiday since I was about 6 or whatever. So, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So she said, because it's out of date, I can't verify that you're a British citizen. And I was like,
Not that it matters anyway.
okay. I was
Surely.
like, all right.
I've seen not British people.
We only
working
hire
there.
British.
No, yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, well, I am.
Yeah.
But all right. And I was like, okay, well, I have got my provisional license. So I was like, this literally has my nationality on it. So I was like, oh, here you go. She was like, yeah, this don't prove anything. I was like, what do you mean? I literally said to her, I was like, okay, what is actually the issue? And she was like, I can't verify that you're from the UK. I was like,
From the UK?
Yeah,
or
from the
British
UK.
Citizen?
from the UK.
That's mental.
But yeah, jobs. Anyway, fucking hell, we're not even
Yeah,
on the first
yeah.
one. So what's the worst job interview you've had? I once proper shat myself and projectile vomited at an office interview when I was 17. I caught norovirus and I felt absolutely fine until about 30 seconds into the interview.
Oh, man. I was going to say, why
hell.
didn't he just not?
I started off by being sick on their desk, then shitting myself whilst running for the door looking for the toilet.
That's insane.
They were very nice about it and even went to the shops and got me some new clothes. I did not get the job.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. To be honest, I thought he was going to get the job, but
Yeah.
if you got the job in that situation, you won't go back.
If you're interviewing someone, yeah, and they're fucking amazing, like you've seen them, you've seen everything they can do, they're skilled, really hard working, everything, but you're in the interview and they shit themselves and they vomit.
Sometimes
Would you
just
still
have
would
them
you still
days.
hire would you still hire them? Sometimes I have those days.
Yeah,
Would you
if
still
they got
hire
what
them?
they need, yeah.
I'd hire them.
But if it's like if then he comes to work and he shits himself again and he
Oh
throws
yeah.
up again, I'm like,
This can only happen once.
yeah, is this an issue? Or?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he does it again. You're like, look, mate, the
You've got
shitting in
fucking
the...
issues, mate. Sort your stomach out. Yeah. You couldn't go to a client's house and they're like, oh, he shat on the floor. What? Again? Fuck's sake.
It smells like ass in it.
Yeah, I'd have it one strike. You know what I mean? You can either do it one pass.
It's a bad day.
Yeah, you can shit yourself once.
It's literally a bad day at the office. Like,
Yeah.
let's just move on. We'll forget about it.
I'd still hire them. That's not a deal breaker for me.
No. What is a deal breaker? A lot of people say lateness. A lot of people would say lateness.
That would piss me off.
I'm late every single day. Every single day without fail. And I'm not talking like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like 35 minutes late.
Really?
But I'll make it up at the end of the day. Never once is the job not done.
To be fair, yeah. As long as you got the job done, and if you stayed after, if you left at 5 on the dot, I'd be like, you're a prick.
Yeah.
That would piss me off.
But then some days I'll get there late.
Yeah.
And I'll finish at 3 if the work's done.
Fucking hell,
If
fair.
the work's done,
Yeah, fair.
what am I hanging around for?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, to be fair, deal breaker for me would be, I hate no initiative. Do you know if you can't think for yourself? I hate, like, if you bring people on and you have to fucking baby them the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, we do this, we do... shut up, man. I don't want to be telling you everything. Just do it.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
I don't like stuff like that.
There's that, as long as it's not they're fresh from college. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if they're
of course,
fresh from college,
Yeah.
like, I think that's sometimes, obviously it's different in different jobs, but I think if they're fresh from college, that's probably the best way to teach them. This is how you do it. I'm going to show you once.
Yeah, and then fuck up
and then
after
you
that.
know.
Yeah. In terms of, like, you'll learn on the job then.
But then again, I also like people who get things wrong. I think getting things wrong is how they... Because I learn by getting something wrong.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've done the same.
If I fucked up, I'll go, okay, so I don't do it like that next time.
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
it this way.
Fair. Yeah, it makes sense.
To be honest, it's I'm pretty lenient.
Yeah,
I'm pretty lenient in terms of
Byron
getting a
will
job.
hire anyone.
If you need a job.
You're going to get applications. This one, I love this one because it's interesting. I've never heard of anything like this, and I actually think it's sick.
Okay.
So, again, what's the worst job interview you've had? This guy said, this is the worst or the best, depending on how you look at it. I was contacted by a recruitment agency about a job in the south of France. They agreed to fly me out there in the morning for an 11 o'clock interview and fly me back for 6 that evening.
That in itself is a sick
That's
interview.
sick. They're literally
Yeah,
flying you
yeah.
out. That's so cool. I've never heard of stuff like that. It must have been a while ago because now they just do it over Zoom. So it must have been quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
I arrived at the company's reception desk and the receptionist had no idea why I was there. She called in a manager who also had no idea.
Oh my God.
I sat and waited while they phoned around asking if anyone was expecting an English guy to interview. Nobody had any idea what was going on. In the end, they treated me to lunch and they made apologies and got me a taxi. I took the taxi down to the beach and I spent the whole day there lying in the sun and in the sea. At 6 o'clock, I flew home. I didn't get the job because there wasn't one, but I had a great day at their expense.
That's
Sick.
unreal.
Mate, it would piss me off a little bit in terms of like, fuck, I was here for an interview.
Yeah.
I could have had a job.
Yeah, I wouldn't
but then
give
they're
a
like,
shit.
mate, I'll get you dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Lovely bread and wine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still bread and wine. That's
Yeah, I
not
know.
fancy, is it? You know what I mean? Bread and wine. What are we doing, mate? Back in the Jesus time. Eating with fucking
I'm thinking,
Jesus.
what is this? The final meal.
What's a French dish? Anyway, yeah, treat you out for dinner. And you're like, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go on the beach.
I'm just going to go chill.
You had the whole day just to chill at their expense. That's
The
actually
only
fair.
issue is you're walking about in a suit. That would piss
Yeah.
me
You're
off.
going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'd definitely slide my shoes off.
Yeah. Roll the, you
Unbutton
got to
the
roll
shirt.
the trousers up. The jacket slung over your
Jackets
shoulder.
flung over, sunglasses, chilling.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even have a suitcase. There's no luggage or anything annoying because
No.
it's only one day.
Yeah.
So you're just chilling.
At most, you're going to have like a little fucking...
Little bag.
Yeah, full of
Suitcase.
your qualifications. As well, GCSEs has never mattered. Get a job.
Oh,
GCSEs
mate.
never mattered.
I have never used my GCSEs.
Never.
Ever. The last 2 jobs I had, I never shown them a CDV.
I don't even know my GCSEs.
Fair. I don't think I know. No, I could probably guess, but I don't know them. I don't even know where they are, actually.
Do you want to...
I actually have no idea where they are.
On a dead serious level, though. On a dead serious level, I did fucking unbelievable in my GCSEs.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think I
failed
got
science.
five GCSEs.
Yeah, that's
I think that's average.
I passed everything other than science. And science was a D.
I failed science. I failed maths. Do you know what pissed me off? Oh, fuck off. No, you opened up a fucking thing now. That's pissed me off. No, this annoys me to this day. I failed media studies.
Oh.
Now, what do I do? What do I do as a job?
No, yeah.
Media. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being arrogant. I was fucking sick at it. But I failed because on the day of the exam, when I told you I was fucking ill, I was so ill. And I said to them, I was like, I'm really, really ill and I actually really care about this exam. So I wanted to get a good grade in it for college. And didn't matter in the end anyway. But I was like, can I resit? Like, I feel so ill and I really want a good grade. And they were like, nah, you do it today. And I was like, you're joking. I got an E.
Fuck you.
Because I was ill, mate.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I filled out a few of them. I felt that ill, I went to sleep. I literally put my head down and went to sleep.
Yeah.
Failed.
You
Failed it, man.
You would have failed English if you was in the same school as me, because we would have looked at each other and that would have been it. You would have done that laugh.
Oh, yeah.
There was, in English,
Yep.
the English exam, that we had a Russian invigilator.
Invigilator, yeah.
And she got stuck in the door. You know that sliding door in the hall?
Oh, yeah.
She pushed it and tried to squeeze through and she got stuck in the middle. And it weren't moving. She couldn't get out. And people were laughing. But everyone was kind of laughing. But do you know one of them where you're not allowed to laugh?
Nah, but that's what makes it funnier.
Yeah. And I swear, Dan, I was on the thing, just like this. So you probably just see my shoulders move. And I remember thinking, if there's one person I couldn't see now, it would be you.
Oh, yeah.
Me and you.
We would look at each other and just... It would just echo.
You'd go and then I'd start silent laughing.
We'd both fail. We both would have failed. You're absolutely right. We both would have failed. But yeah, that pissed me off because I really cared about... The media studies was the only one I cared about. And I got a fucking E in it because I was ill. And they wouldn't let me retake. I mean, how bad is that?
Yeah.
Mental. But yeah, don't worry about your grades.
They put a lot of that down to like... pressure.
Yeah.
So they think you're under pressure.
Yeah, but I weren't.
So you
I was
make
just
yourself
ill.
Yeah.
I was knackered. I literally went home that day and went to sleep. Like, I was fucked. Like, as soon as I got home at bloody 3:30 or whatever, passed out.
Yeah.
Gone. Like, I was so ill, man. This is the last one.
Cool.
So, what's the worst job interview you've had? I went for a job interview that started at 10 a.m. I got there for 10 to 10. Was kept waiting for 35 minutes by the manager because he was finishing his breakfast.
Yeah, nah. Sometimes you gotta respect yourself.
Yeah, of course. Red flag number 1.
Okay.
I got into the interview and they asked me the usual questions and then what my salary expectations were. I told them 10k more than I was earning right now, as this job had added responsibilities and hours, and that was the current market rate. So it makes sense. He laughed at me loudly. Red flag number 2.
Yeah. See, again, that's 2 times I would have just walked away.
Yeah. The breakfast thing, it would piss me off, but I'd kind of let it slide. I'd still go for the interview. Would you not?
No.
I'd still go for the interview. And then if he laughed in my face, I'd go, all right, I'm going.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
And then I'd leave. I'd go in my car.
Nah, actually, I would let the. It's because, do you know what? It's not the lateness. It's because of the reason of the lateness.
Yeah. I was finishing my breakfast.
So I'm sounding bare like against my own self here, but like, when I'm late, there's a reason. Do you know what I mean? There is a.
Yeah.
It just sounds awful because there's not.
You're thinking yourself a great.
If I no, it's usually because like I'm taking the kids to nursery or something like that. That's usually the reason I'm late. But I could get up earlier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
At the same time, it's one of them.
Yeah.
Finishing your breakfast for me ain't good enough.
Nah, of course it's not.
excuse.
That's
So I'd be like,
mental.
nah, I'm gone.
Mate, the amount of times I could have been late because I wanted to finish a coffee or something, but I can't.
Yeah.
Mate.
But then if
suck it
my
up and go.
employee said I'm late because I was finishing my breakfast, I'd say cool.
Yeah, fair.
As long as they get the job done.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Fair enough.
There we go. I cleared my name.
I was really embarrassed and asked for a glass of water as there was a jug on the side, and he said it was for him and his other manager only. Red flag number 3.
This is your water.
I want some water. No, that's mine.
Yeah.
Can I just have a bit? No. That's for me and the manager. You get tap water. You fucking peasant. This is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? This is Volvic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not having some of this.
Up the tap water. Then
Then he got out a pencil and paper from his pocket and started working out how much better I'd be on a lower salary because my commute would be 11 miles a day less, and why I should accept this role at 8k less than I was asking.
yeah.
Red flag number 4.
You then just say, look, mate, to be honest.
No, he's just taking the
don't
piss
worry
now.
about it.
Just, mate, 8k below market is insane, by the way.
I don't understand how you could work for a wanker as well.
No, I can't. I can't do it. I've worked with some dickheads and yeah, I'm just like, nah, do one. I decided I'd had enough and got up to leave, only for him to say very sarcastically, thank you for wasting my time, and then I left. And then, little update, the company went bust a couple of years
mate,
later.
I'm so petty. I'm so petty. I'd make new emails and apply for the same job and waste his time. So he's waiting for people all the time. I'm petty. I'd do that.
Fair
Don't. Oh, mate, that's
Yeah.
fucking disrespectful.
Dickhead. Thanks for wasting my time.
Yeah.
You wasted my time
Yeah.
with your breakfast, you fat
Yeah,
shit.
now I'm
I
gonna
would go
waste your
mad
time.
because I'm imagining him massive and he's just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like a pig in a fucking trough.
I'm imagining him in like the white shirt with the Simon Cowell kind of hair and glasses.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And then he even said they went bust 2 years later.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Good.
Because then I'd want to contact him again.
Yeah. Any jobs going?
I'd be so.
Oh,
mate,
no,
I'd be
we've
so
gone
petty.
bust. Ha.
So mine is, what is the creepiest or most paranormal thing that's ever happened to you? We've not done scary stuff for a while, you know
We
what I
haven't.
mean?
We haven't, to be fair.
Or paranormal stuff. And
Yeah.
that. My boyfriend and I woke up in separate parts of the house in hysterics, naked and covered in sweat. That sounds like some fucking 50 Shades of Grey gone wrong. When we both finally calmed down and talked, we realised we had the same dream of being surrounded by a group of black and white people with no mouths.
What?
How do you even explain that?
And how you both had this exact... You can't share a dream.
Nah. Yeah, it's not like airplaying it to each other, you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's fucked up.
airdropping it. What the fuck?
What? Yeah.
Black and white with no mouths.
Surrounded,
Just
and then they're
surrounded
naked in
them.
different parts of the house. That would play on my mind. You know, as a thing,
Yeah.
every time you go to bed, I'm thinking of that moment and trying to explain it. When it's unexplainable,
Yeah.
it's more fucked.
Oh, God. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah. I'd think I've been touched by some demons or something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah, that's fucked. But also, I wouldn't trust the other person. I wouldn't trust the other person. I'd be like, no, you've done something to me. And then you're just saying we had the same dream.
Yeah, to be fair, valid. Yeah, fair.
Because there's no other way of explaining it.
Yeah. That is fucking weird.
One guy said, I dropped my mug onto the floor accidentally. I heard no noise when it hit the floor. I went to pick it up and it was gone. I honestly went to bed and pondered what happened and slept feeling incredibly uncomfortable. Pondered. Just say wondered.
Yeah, I know. Pondered. You've dropped a mug. How's it disappeared? Because I'm not taking my eyes off that mug. If I drop a mug,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and going,
I want to know
what's the damage?
Yeah, I want to know the surface type we're talking about as well.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
if it's
yeah.
carpet, it's fair enough.
But disappeared?
You expect a muffled.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's a laminate, it's a. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he needed to really include surface type
Yeah.
for me.
How the fuck is it disappeared?
Yeah, but do you know also, like, I've dropped stuff in there and it has disappeared. You've never dropped something, it's just gone.
No.
Never.
No, it's just there, isn't it?
Yeah. Usually
You just drop it and go, oh, right. Unless it's something small and it's bounced under the sofa, but a mug isn't going to go
Yeah, it's
under
not
the
going to go
sofa.
under the sofa.
So you know what I mean? Little things. I think I've lost like a fork or whatever before.
Yeah, like a pound coin.
Yeah, and it's like, dun, 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 it's gone under.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But a mug, that's insane.
Yeah, mortgage.
Because that's not rolling or anything. That's just going to smash. That's
so it's
weird.
unexplainable again.
Yeah,
isn't it?
unexplainable. Yeah. What the fuck?
Me and my wife both saw a green, severed, floating head when we woke up in the middle of the night.
What?
This happened on separate occasions and in different rooms. Neither of us believe in ghosts.
Oh.
That's our eyes.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is
That
our
reminds me of
eyes,
the game
innit?
Eyes. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, the man.
Head.
A severed head, green head.
Do you know the only good thing is? It's just a head. There's no arms to grab you. There's no.
I
The
think
only
that's-
scary
yeah.
thing is if it's got big teeth.
Yeah,
You know
true.
what I mean?
I wouldn't actually be scared of a head
I don't mind the floating head.
because I can kick it.
Yeah, I could live with it.
Yeah.
Like, mate, just fucking make yourself
Yeah,
known.
just
Come in here.
bobs around in the corner like
Coronation Street's on.
that. Yeah, just go watch.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Probably go through your fucking
I'll
neck,
feed
but
it,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Feed
yeah. I wouldn't mind a floating head.
As long as he's not got big teeth. If he's got big teeth, then it's a deal breaker. But severed
Yeah,
head,
I'd file his teeth down.
Yeah.
I'd get rid of his teeth.
yeah,
so
look
then he
after
can't
him.
bite
I'd
me.
pamper it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd cut his tongue off and remove his teeth.
Yeah.
Just so he's not licking me
Yeah.
and he's not biting me.
Because also
Other than that,
then-
he can't do anything.
Yeah, that's 24/7 surveillance. Because if a robber comes in at night and sees a floating head, he's like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck is this?"
And he's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"What are you doing in my house?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's like, "Look after me."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing this. He's just like, "These don't look after me."
Please look after me.
he's pointing with his eyes.
Yeah.
These don't look after
Please
me.
look after me. He's just like that. Just bobbing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a floating head.
Yeah, I could deal with that.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Or floating torso. I wouldn't mind that.
No, I'm scared of the torso.
Because that wouldn't do it. No, because there's no
Oh,
arms. Just
oh, okay.
Just
Yeah.
the body.
Yeah, that's
Just
as
there,
much
look.
as you're getting.
Just, yeah.
When it starts getting limbs, that's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it gets technical.
A foot or a hand or an arm.
Yeah. Something
Anything
that
like
can
that.
suffocate me or
Yeah.
grab me or.
Yeah,
do you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't live with a floating
far.
penis. That would do Maiden. Just a floating penis in the corner. That would do
Yeah, because
Maiden.
people be like, "What's that?"
And what I don't like, because I imagine it floats like that and you can hear like
Yeah, clapping back.
it just claps on the ball. I just don't like that. So I wouldn't like that. But a
Yeah.
head or a torso, to be fair, torso would be boring though. A head I can speak to.
Yeah, head you can speak to.
Yeah, I'd
you can
speak
look after.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have a floating head.
Yeah, I would.
I'd
I
have
wouldn't
a
mind
floating
that actually. As long as it wouldn't kill me or anything.
Yeah.
Or try to.
Because at some point it's not going to be scary anymore as well.
No, it's just Dave. You know what I mean? It's just Dave.
A lady's voice coming from my closet asking for help. When it's a lady's...
No.
Oh, we go through this thing every time. My closet door was cracked and she said, "Help me. I see you through the cracks."
Oh no. No.
I don't even understand what this means. Every synonym
Yeah.
for the word scared was coursing through my body. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know.
Oh, wait. Let me put it together. Synonym for scared. So every feeling
Yeah.
associated with the word scared,
Right.
she felt. Come on, yes.
Jeez, someone passed English. Fucking hell.
I went and checked to see if there was a woman in need of help, but nothing was in there but my clothes and shoes.
No.
Do you know what I'm doing?
Okay.
I'm pulling the wardrobe down on its front so that whoever's in there can't get out.
It's just muffled.
I can't see you through the cracks anymore.
It's just walk. That would piss.
oxygen in here. Oh, that's your own fault.
Yeah,
I'll
piss
pick
off.
it up when you
Get
fuck-
out my fucking closet.
Yeah.
No, I would get rid of it. I think I'd push it down the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'd get
you've
rid of
gotta
that
get
closet. I'm picking it up and I'm throwing it down the stairs. I'm putting it on the front garden and it will get took.
I'm not trusting it come from the wardrobe though as well. Because
No.
every crack in the wall, I'm thinking, shit.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
that
yeah.
crack? Is it that crack?
Where are you living where you
That's
got
what-
loads of cracks in
yeah.
your walls? That hole in the wall there.
No, but I'm genuinely like, we've got to experiment with it. Let me put
Yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of tape on that crack on the wall.
Yeah,
Let me see
yeah.
if it's muffled.
Yeah.
No, I can still hear it clear as day. Let me put the wardrobe on the floor. That's muffled.
Can
She's
still
in
hear
there.
it muffled. Yeah. Get the
Set
fuck
fire
out.
to it.
Fuck's sake.
When I was about 5 or 6, I was sitting on the back deck of my family home, an old farmhouse. I remember this old lady walking up to the stairs and going straight into the house without acknowledging me. I follow her inside to see who it is, and my mum is standing in the kitchen. I ask her who's here, and she gives me this confused look. Around that time, the original owner of the farmhouse died, and I am 100% convinced it was her.
That is weird.
So she's just seen this old woman just walk back into the gaff.
Ugh.
First of all, I'm going, oh, you're right. You know, if she
I
walked past
would,
me and ignored me, I'd go,
you right? Yeah.
cunt.
Bit rude.
Yeah. I'm sat here, you know.
Yeah, mind your fucking manners.
Yeah. Yeah. That's American.
And then,
British people...
and then her head just turns around.
Yeah, no, it stops as she's going to reach it and you just hit. You're like, no.
Oh, shit.
No.
I thought it was just my grandma.
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Now I'm fucked.
Well, yeah, why do... You know, in ghost films as well,
Yeah.
I know it's all for the drama and that, but why does no one ever hear the screams of other people when the ghost is attacking?
Yeah,
So
I know
you know
what
when
mean.
someone's
Most
about,
yeah.
so you know when that moment happens where the ghost is fucking turning its head round.
Yeah.
Why does the person go? I'm screaming and running.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Stop!
It's not live streaming straight away. You go, guys, look at this.
Yo, gang, look at this.
Yeah, that is the reality. You know what I mean? Everyone would go live.
Yeah, everyone will go live now.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah.
He's clapped. What?
Follow for more.
Follow for more. Just get fucking stabbed on live. Fuck's sake. Yeah, that is what would happen, unfortunately. Right, okay, we've played this before, but this is a song lyric guess game.
Cool.
So, I've wrote some stories, and within those stories are song lyrics, and I want you to guess the song from those lyrics.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was
And
actually
you need to
really
guess
crap
the
at
song.
this.
You weren't too bad, I don't think. I think you got like 3 out of 5, something like that.
Yeah,
it
that
weren't
was
too bad. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Disappointed. I skipped that section.
It's quite difficult. It is quite a difficult game. I've tried to keep it quite mainstream and quite broad.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's really easy to go like specific songs and it's like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
And also what I'll do is if you can't guess it, I'll just read you out the song lyric.
Okay.
And then you should be able to guess it from that.
Okay.
I went home with some girl on Saturday night. She said, do you want to try out some freaky positions? I was stunned. Before I could even construct a sentence, she gets into a position on the bed, turns back at me, looks me dead in the eyes and says, have you ever tried this one?
What the fuck?
It's really popular. Like really popular.
What, right now?
Yeah. Like really, really popular. Let me know in the comments.
Is it an
you
old
guess
song or
guess the song.
is it just popular now as in it's just come out and it's popular now?
It's recently come out
Oh, okay.
and it's like all over TikTok because this person performs it.
Performs it?
That's like a clue I'll give you.
I have no idea. I don't know.
All right, fair.
Do you know what's annoying as well is the last time we did this, what was that song? And you said it was on TikTok.
Was it the messy one?
Yeah,
I'm too
yeah,
messy?
yeah. I've heard that a couple of times now.
Yeah.
That's annoying. No, I don't know.
All right. Let me know in the let us know in the comments your guesses and be honest. Be honest what you actually got right. Okay, so the first one was Juno by Sabrina Carpenter.
No, yeah.
So it's a really popular song. So it's like mad at the minute because like she'll perform it live and she'll go like, do you want to try out some freaky positions? And then she'll go, have you ever tried this one? And she'll get into a position on stage.
Right.
So that's like, it's like really popular at the minute.
Yeah.
So that was the first one, right? All right, cool. The second one. Me and my crush have actually started dating. We've just finished school and we've spent the whole summer together and it's been amazing. Jesus. We are still kids, but we are so in love. Nobody would really put us together. We are fighting against all odds, but we are so happy together.
I can't lie.
You don't know it?
Nah. I don't listen to like songs like this. Do you know when I know that I don't listen to songs
No,
like
but
this?
it's such a, like, you will fucking know it. You know this song.
Nah, I don't listen to songs about crushes and.
But it's not about that. Well, yeah. It is like a love song, but it's like it was like one of the top songs.
Is this also down like the Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter,
No,
Katy
it's a
Perry
guy.
kind of?
It's a guy.
It's a guy.
It's a guy. Yeah.
So,
Obviously, like I said, this whole thing isn't the song.
Yeah.
I've just slipped it in to give it some context.
okay, go on, say it again.
I'll do it again. Me and my crush have actually started dating. We've just finished school and we've spent the whole summer together and it's been amazing. We are still kids, but we are so in love. Nobody would really put us together. We are fighting against all odds, but we are so happy together. I think people are guessing it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you. So that was Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And he goes, we are still kids, but we're so in love. Fighting against all. See, this is what I mean.
But you asked me what song that is. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
This game's difficult.
Yeah, it is quite difficult.
Yeah,
I hope
man.
it's not too difficult.
No, people.
Because when I'm writing it, I know it, but
Yeah.
I'm worried that it's too difficult.
There was one Donny who got them all right.
Oh,
the last
fair.
Time, wasn't
All
there?
right, cool. You're just shit. I'm
Yeah, man.
All right, the last one. I know about her. You don't know that I know, but I do. You and me, we made a vow. I can't believe you let me down.
See, that's. No. I was going to say that's a dude. That's not a dude. That's a woman because of how the thing is. But
I'll give you a clue.
That bit is that bit a rap?
No. I'll give you a
No.
clue. It is a dude.
It's a dude.
It is
I
a
know
dude.
about her.
Well, you don't know what's the lyric and what isn't. I can do the lyric for you if you want.
What do you mean? What do you mean I don't know the lyrics? I thought they were all lyrics.
No, I've slipped lyrics into the paragraph. It's not the whole thing. I've made a story around the lyric. So, like, for example, in the Ed Sheeran one, the line out of the Ed Sheeran one is, we are still kids, but we are so in love. We are fighting against all odds. But all the rest is what I've wrote.
Oh,
Yeah, it fits
this is
in.
why I don't get it.
For God's sake.
So I'm trying to put it all together. I'm trying to make the song. I
No,
thought
the
they
song
were all
lyrics. No, the song lyrics are just built into it.
Oh, bro, we've been playing this. This is the second time playing this game. I just worked out the game.
Yeah, it's like in the
Oh,
thing.
so you've made a story around the lyrics?
Yeah, I have.
Fuck
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Right.
So again, I know about her. You don't know that I know, but I do. You and me, we made a vow. I can't believe you let me down.
Nah, I don't know.
Sam Smith, I know I'm not the only one.
Okay, what was the lyric?
Literally, the beginning of the song, he goes like, you and me, we made a vow. And then he goes like, I can't believe you let me down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the song.
Fair.
Yeah. Let me know what you got. Is it too difficult?
No,
is this game too difficult?
On my defense,
Right.
I only just understood the game.
For fuck's sake.
But I wouldn't have got any of them because I don't listen to Sabrina Carpenter, don't listen to Ed Sheeran, don't listen to Sam Smith.
All right, cool. Fair. Let me know in the comments what you got. So I did 3. Let me know out of the 3 that I read out, which ones you got. All right, so quick comment of the week. This comment was from Heidi, I believe. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. This was a couple of episodes ago. And she commented, any chance you can drop the address of the Pocket Money Jobs family? I could do with a top up this month.
To be honest,
Mate,
I could put your name forward if you want.
I've not stopped thinking about that. Do you know how badly I actually want to go there and just do the jobs?
I know.
I can't. I've not stopped thinking about it, and it was like 2 weeks ago.
It's big money for easy work.
I want to do it. I was hoovering my house the other day because I have to. I'm a fucking man. I have to do it. I'm an adult man, and I have to do it. And I was hoovering my fucking house, and I did the stairs, and I thought, this little twat's getting 30 quid. I'm getting nothing.
Getting nothing. I'm just getting a clean stairs.
And I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
And I was literally hoovering it, and it took me 30 seconds. Bang, bang, I'm wrapping it. I'm fucking sick of cleaning.
To be honest, I can't lie. Household jobs, I think hoovering the stairs is actually good.
I hate it.
If
because
you've
I've got a Henry. Yeah.
No, I like the Henry.
Nah, it's too heavy.
Nah.
Because you're there with fucking big Henry here, and you're just there like,
Nah, you don't.
And it's
see,
annoying, man.
You got the stance wrong.
Well,
you
what
got
are you
the
doing
stance
then?
Wrong. Henry here.
on your back.
He's there. and then
Yeah.
you just fucking outline the stairs. Bang, down one.
Henry's like an anchor, and he does my head in.
What Henry have you got? What's
This
he made
this
out
one's
of?
a beast. It's a massive one.
Oh, you got the XL?
Maybe. I might have the
But
XL.
still.
It's fucking massive and it's heavy shaped.
Nah.
So like he's like an anchor. So I'm like that, like hoovering, and he's like weighing me down a
Are
bit.
you going up or down as well?
I go up. I start
see,
from the
you
bottom.
got it all wrong.
I start from the
You
bottom.
got it all wrong. If you start from the top and have him on your back and you fucking waz around like that,
Yes. Yeah.
and then you're down, you're stepping down. That's the way.
All right, fair. I
Trust me.
I climb up
Nah.
the stairs.
Yeah.
So that's maybe where I'm going wrong.
Climb down. It's easier. Trust me, it is.
But I hate hoovering the stairs. Does my head in. I like mopping. Mopping's quite fun. Because
Have
it
you
looks
got one
clean
of the
as
ones
shit.
with the handles on?
No, I've got this one where you put it in and it's got a foot pedal. You go like that and you tap on it and it goes like that and it's bone dry after. It's sick, mate. Yeah, it's sick. It's sick. So then I do a wet
cleaning
one.
products is amazing.
Oh yeah, no, this is, I don't know why I'm nerding out about this. I've got a surface spray and it's cinnamon.
Yeah.
And it smells like Christmas. It smells banging. I just.
There's one.
It's amazing.
There's one.
Yeah.
I think it's made by Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Not the rapper. It's made by just the brand.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
yeah.
And it's called Perfect Purple or something like that.
Okay.
And it smells like Parma violets.
Okay, fair.
Oh my
Fair.
goodness! I want to eat the tiles off my wall.
Yeah, fair play. It is actually banging.
Yeah,
I got a
mate.
Scrub Daddy now as well. Scrub Daddies are sick, mate. No, I don't care.
This is an adult conversation.
I have like, well, to be fair, I need to buy a second one. In my old house, I had two, and the second one I used for tiles to get all the grit from the grout and all that stuff. Scrub Daddy that way, and it's amazing. And then I had one for washing up.
Did you go out looking for a Scrub Daddy or did it pop out?
It found me.
This would be an amazing
found me.
advert. This would be an amazing advert.
Yeah, it would. It is. If you want to get in touch, mate, get in touch.
I'm expecting like a little fucking advert from us.
I want a sponsorship
Yeah,
from this.
man.
I want a fucking Scrub Daddy sponsorship now. It stood out to me in Sainsbury's. I was in Sainsbury's. I was looking at room sprays, and I just saw this yellow face just like that. And I was like, nice.
No, you try and avoid eye contact with it though.
Yeah.
And he's still there.
Yeah.
smiling at
I noticed it, and I was like, I went a bit red. And I was like, oh, don't look at him. And I was going. I was like,
And his smile got bigger. I know his smile got bigger.
As I got closer, it got bigger.
Yeah.
And he was just there. And the annoying thing, price slash. It was on offer. It was like half the price. I thought, fuck me, I'm getting two of you.
It wasn't. That is the price. It's like fucking Sports Direct is the worst for it.
Yeah.
These Lonsdales used to be £7,500. Now they're $29.99.
Yeah, and it's like, they weren't.
Yeah,
You
they
just put
was
'em up.
never that much.
Yeah.
You're just lying.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad the psychology a sale has on you.
I know.
And like, do you know what does me? And it always gets me.
Because all the nonces love the Lonsdales now. They're like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
They used to be $7,000. I best get that.
Do you know what gets me? It gets me every time. If it's like, if I go in a shop and it's sweets or whatever, and it'll go like £2 for £3. I'm getting two. I don't even want to.
Yeah.
I'm getting two.
Yeah.
I have to get two.
But gone are the days of 2 for £2.
Yeah.
Gone are the days of 2 for £1. There was a time. There was a time.
Mate, there was a time where I could literally have £1 as a kid. I'm walking away with like 10 things. £1
Stacked.
isn't getting me shit now. Nothing is pence anymore.
Yeah,
Go down I dare you, go down a fucking chocolate aisle and try and find anything with a pence. It don't exist.
Do you know one
It's actually
single
mad.
Kinder chocolate is 79p?
Is it?
And it's like it's like that. Or you can get 8 for £1. You're like,
Which one
What
do I
is
do?
it? Yeah,
You know what I
what's
mean?
the point in that?
Yeah, fuck off. Like, they're shit as well. One bite. There's one bite in that fucking
Yeah.
thing. I could have 8 of them and it's fine. It doesn't do anything. It's stupid. Anyway, I'm sick of it.
yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Do you think the world will ever be good again?
No, I was
It
thinking,
is
no,
crap,
it
innit?
won't. It's shit. We are going into a fucking hell storm.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. No. Last
But to
night,
be honest, I think we're already slightly in it.
I'm sick of it. Yeah, we're fucked. I'm done with it. I'm sick of it. I am.
Yeah.
No. See, last
agree.
night I was
I agree.
watching. Do you know what I keep doing? I keep reminiscing. I live in nostalgic times. I keep watching like just old YouTube.
I can't lie though, I had a nostalgic time last night when I went for the curry.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
There was like 10 of us who went for the curry. And when the bill came, we split it between all of us and it was £25. And I was thinking, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's good.
Cheap as fuck.
That is good. How has that even happened? They've stayed.
Yeah.
They've stayed back there.
Yeah.
They've stayed back in 2010.
Yeah.
They're trying
They're just
to
cracking
make
on.
things right.
Yeah, man.
And I appreciated it.
Yeah, I just miss the old shit. Like 2015, I think was the prime of my life. I just had everything,
Yeah.
and
Plate.
yeah, I just everything was cheap. Old YouTube, it was like old school Syndicate, Mars Bar, all this shit. Like I was just I still watch them now. I watch like old YouTube videos, and I'm like, this was the YouTube golden era.
But
This was amazing.
To be fair, because you didn't realise you was peak happiness
In it,
then.
yeah.
You probably don't realise how good it is now.
Oh yeah, I am joking by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Now it's
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
It is good, but no, I do miss like just some stuff.
Yeah,
I
just
miss
no stress.
2015 and 2016. Those summers, there was something in the air. Do you know what I mean? Everything was just sick.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my god, this is
Peak life.
amazing. There was just something in the air. For some reason, they felt like there was no crime. Everything was just bliss and nice. I'd just go out and play out, and it'd
Yeah,
be sick.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, man. There was something about those times. I don't know if it was them times or it was just being a kid. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if
think
anyone else felt like
I think that's just the benefit of being raised properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
probably.
that's what it is.
Yeah, man. Just freedom. That's one thing I liked
You
as
get
a
that
kid.
feeling. If you have that feeling as a child, I think you was raised properly.
Yeah,
You
100%.
was raised well.
One good thing my mum did, and if I have kids, this is how I'd raise them. Yeah, is just complete freedom.
Yeah.
Like my mum let me
Yeah.
be independent from like 12.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like I could do pretty much.
Yeah.
I cooked. I learned how to cook. I did my own washing. I did washing up. I just cracked on.
Yeah.
I could just be left alone.
Yeah.
Do what you want. That was sick. I could do whatever I want. Have mates round. Do whatever.
But
It was
as
sick.
Well, it weren't like, I think if you was going off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I was raised not to go off the rails.
Yeah.
I think it's all down to being raised. If you
It
go
is.
off the rails, you had like a shit role model in your life or something. Like, do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
man.
And I think then again, I think
Well,
it is down to
also-
being raised, but it's also down to you just being a twat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
It is.
Yeah.
I think
'Cause
you
you
just-
make the decision at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
because when people go like, I just watched that Adolescence show, and at the end of it, it's not a spoiler. It kind of is actually.
No, go on.
Alright.
If you're watching Adolescents, turn off now.
Yeah, turn
There
off
we
now.
go.
Spoiler warning. There you go.
Spoiler.
I meant more for
Come
you.
on. I ain't going to watch it.
It's about basically a kid kills a girl, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're young, they're like 12.
Yeah.
And
Mate, I watched the last episode. I've not watched
Oh,
any.
fair. So do you know the last episode where
Where
the
he's
dad
crying.
is like blaming himself? And I'm like,
Yeah.
you didn't do anything, mate. Like, I know it's trying to be like, just be careful how you are around your kids and all that shit because like he was quite an angry guy and all that stuff. But I'm thinking that kid was probably always going to murder someone. He's just a dickhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like being raised, how you're raised does matter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't. But I'm a firm believer of just like, if you're a knobhead, you're a knobhead.
Yeah.
You're just always going to do that, weren't you? You
Yeah.
could be raised by
If it's
rich
in-
people.
If it's in your blood, you would, yeah.
You're going to do that. It's a psychological thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those things, isn't it? But that's one thing I struggled about that show. Like the dad really blamed himself. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with you,
Dad's
mate.
never done it.
You didn't do anything.
It's because you feel like you failed as a parent, I guess.
I guess. But you haven't. Like, you haven't done anything. It's out of your control.
I
You
think
didn't do
have.
shit.
I think you have failed as a parent.
Really?
Yeah.
But you haven't done anything.
I know you've not done anything.
Yeah.
But for them to think that that's right, you failed.
I don't think that's your responsibility, though. In terms of, like, how they think. because that's an action what they made. Everyone should know murder is bad.
Yeah.
Everyone should know that. Right, guys, that is the end of the episode of Have a Seat podcast. My name is Ellis.
I'm Byron. That's episode 49.
Signing off.